This is an apology video for the people in my life who love television and who have begged me to just give a TV show a chance, and I have simply refused. Today's letter is for Sofia, to whom I once said, and I quote, "When you suggest a TV show to me, I am less likely to go watch it than I would have been otherwise." So today, this is my penance. Let us recite the rules together. Rule number 1, no shows I've seen before. Rule number 2, no pilot episodes. And rule number 3, no research. That being said, we will be bending the rules and commandments a little bit today because we will be watching a show that I technically have seen before. We're going to be watching Doctor Who, specifically from the newest season with Ncuti Gatwa as the Doctor, and we'll be watching episode 7, Rogue. Now, in an effort to be honest here, I have to admit that I have absolutely watched Doctor Who before. I was a legitimate fan of Doctor Who and watched it quite regularly during Doctors 10 and 11. However, I have 2 arguments for still continuing this. Number 1, I am of the opinion that each new Doctor effectively acts as a reboot of the show. I don't know, Star Trek or something, where the premise is the same, you're still boldly going, but it's still technically a new show. With a new Doctor, you also often get new companions, new TARDIS, new tools, so it kind of is slightly a different show. The other reason that I do feel like this counts is that I watched this show up kind of through Matt Smith. Well, Matt Smith's last season was in 2013. So because it's been a decade since I was really involved in Doctor Who, I feel like this counts. I'm out of touch with the fandom, I'm out of touch with the show, and Sofia really wanted me to watch this episode, so Sofia, we'll bend the rules for you. I hope you feel special. Here is what I think I know about this episode. I know a lot of just kind of old lore about Doctor Who. He's a time-traveling alien. He finds a usually human companion to travel with him because he gets lonely, and it's a very episodic run around saving the world or planet of the day. That being said, I feel like I know very, very little about this particular episode we're going to be watching. I think this might be a Robin Hood episode. I'm such a fan of both Robin Hood and the Doctor as mythological characters, so if this is a mashup of that, awesome. Other than that, I kind of had no idea what to expect. I'm going into this pretty blind with a new Doctor and a new setup, other than it being, you know, an episodic save the world kind of gig. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it. We're 2 seconds in, and I'm already learning that I was very wrong. The screen says 1813. That's not Robin Hood, that's Jane Austen. This is some good classic Doctor Who-ness right here. The immediate people not being who you thought they were, and the person that you thought had the power in the scenario is suddenly overcome by some supernatural alien thing that they had no idea they were dealing with. Excellent, excellent. Ugh, we're back, baby. Oh wow, they upgraded. That music just drawing me right back into who I was a decade ago. This is great. This is great. I should do rewatches more often. Wow, Russell T Davies still attached to this project. He just does not quit. He was like, this is my life's work now.
Choreography beamed into your motor system, tap twice to choose your moves. It's like instant strictly.
I love how the Doctor continues throughout space and time to be a funny little war criminal who loves anthropology.
I don't get engaged or accidentally invent tarmac. 1902 got away from me. Okay, go, go, go.
Who are you? Is that the sonic screwdriver? The kind of almost like a sonic iPhone? I love it when the doctor tries to behave like a human and is only 85% getting it right. And it's like sexy uncanny valley. You would look at him and you know something's not quite, he's not quite doing it right. It's hot though.
Not a lord. Does not a lord have a name?
Rogue. Nice to meet you. I'm the doctor.
Just the doctor?
Just Rogue.
Hold on. I just put together that the music in the background is Billie Eilish. Oh, they're so doing the Bridgerton thing. How? Okay, I'm not even gonna ask about the historical whatever of making this happen. It's Doctor Who.
I love these old skies. Ripe with constellations we found and named. The bear, the ram, all chosen by the astronomer Delakai. Great with stars, bad with names. Called one star system normal.
Do you ever stop chattering?
No, he doesn't. It's his entire thing. He's called the Doctor, maybe should have been called the Talker.
Rogue, you're tall, you're handsome, you're arrogant. You look great in that jacket. So there's one thing I have to ask. Is that a shoe?
That was a little bit of flirting. Okay. Alright.
This is no way to die.
I think that is the new sonic screwdriver. And it's kind of a sonic hand tablet. And I love that. I bet people were up in arms about that, just the shape change in general, but I like that. It is one of those pieces of media that is a reflection of the era that it comes from doctor to doctor. So having the sonic screwdriver go from looking more like an iPod to like an iPhone, that's just objectively correct.
Most people here would delight in the gossip, not offer me comfort. Oh, nah, you know what my mum says. If it's not your life, why are you telling it? She's annoyingly smart. Right. You know how I forget about a man? I go dancing.
The Doctor Who companions are and have always been the original girls, which is, I think, now that I think about it, one of the Doctor's criteria for choosing a companion. You have to be a girl's girl. However you identify, you still have to be that. But how interesting also that whether they knew it or not, that is one of the qualities that they were writing into all of these companions.
Transport to where?
Incinerator.
It's a death sentence.
You're a killer.
Okay, judge, jury, and executioner, you're going based on vibes that this is your guy, but you do not have proof and you're just gonna execute him for it? It's very American of you, but calm down.
Did you get your name from Dungeons and Dragons?
Roll for insight.
No way! Dungeons and Dragons canonically referenced, and the Doctor knows what it is. Of course he knows what it is. He probably plays. Sophia, is this why you wanted me to watch this episode? This is so funny. Okay, I'm starting to pick up why you wanted me to see this.
Give me that device.
Rogue is trying so hard not to laugh. He thinks this is funny. He thinks this is cute. He's starting to like the Doctor. As you do. The Doctor will flirt with anything, though, including someone who was quite literally about to kill him on no proof basis whatsoever. I understand that you like humans. Get higher standards.
This authenticates me as non-shoulder.
It says you're hot.
Does it? I'm sorry. No, it's broken.
Is it you're hot or
No,
I'm hot?
it is just that
Who's
it's
hot, Doctor?
Oh my god, they're flirting. And he's getting flustered. Sophia! Oh my god. They better kiss at the end or I'm going to be livid. Russell T Davies, if you are a coward and ruin this for me, I will never forgive you.
I'm not shoulder. Something much older and far more powerful. I'm the Lord of Time, from the lost and fallen planet of Gallifrey.
I love it when the Doctor flips from his silly little anthropology-obsessed war criminal to ancient and deeply powerful war criminal.
I'll tell you what, when we both get out of this, let's argue across the stars. I like that. The trap is ready.
Are you kidding me? I better get a kiss before the end of this episode. We were so close! What do you mean? It's not fair. Sophia! This, the Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I'm back in the building again. Ugh.
The emotion, oh man, is cosplay. All of this, the children is cosplay. You said that the children comes to a planet and tries on people like outfits.
Shut up, Sophia. I can hear you snickering from here. Sophia, through sending me this episode, is doing the equivalent of just poking at every single one of my hobbies. And you know what? The Doctor would play Dungeons and Dragons. And what about it?
So come on, Rogue. Shall we?
Sophia, this episode is gonna kill me.
We need to have a big fight so we can storm out and draw her to us. The children cosplay, not me. This is the wrong time to be strong and silent and so attractive. How dare you, my lord!
Oh no! Now it's gonna get awkward. Ah! It's fine, this is fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm great with social awkwardness, this is great, this is fine. This is not worse than the floating paddle border from the last video. This might be worse than the floating paddle border from the last video. Okay, alright. I'm hitting play, I'm hitting play, I'm hitting play.
Oh, this is new. You would ask me to give up my title, my fortune? But what future can you promise me? You can't! Tell me what your heart wants, or I shall turn my back on you forever. I say anything.
Where'd you get a ring? Where'd you get that ring?
Quick question. How many does this trap hold? One. Because there's only one shoulder, yeah?
We love a bizarre transformation sequence. They've gotten better over the years, I will say. I love how they're only owls from, like, the nipples up. Their upper arms are showing, and they look human even when they're transformed. I am curious about their anatomy now, but I will just continue on with the episode. Let's not think too deeply about it.
I can make this transport get carried forward. There might be others. Right. Six maximum. The problem is too much weight. This can only work once. You've got one try at this roll, just one. You've got to get it right first time.
If we lose Rogue because they get 4 or 5 in there and Rogue has to jump in to make sure that the last person gets in the trap, and we lose Rogue because of this trap setup and this foreshadowing, I'm going to be so mad at you, Sophia. I hate that I know how Doctor Who works, and I know enough to be afraid that we are going to lose Rogue at the end of the episode, because the Doctor is never allowed to be too happy for too long. There's like a baseline level of happiness, and if he fluctuates too much one way or the other, the universe will do something to bring it back to level. And he's looking a little happy right now, and I'm getting a little worried.
But trust me, there are scary things in the universe, but the good things always outnumber them. How can you say these things? You with your TV and your okay.
I think she might be a cosplaying owl. I don't know, something about the way she's waving the fan seems performative. You know what I mean?
I thought I was interesting. A bookish little wallflower.
Yep, I knew it. I called that. Oh, I did not call that until the scene started. That was good. I really did not catch it until this scene started. They did a really good job of hiding that. But something about the way she was flapping that fan at the start of the scene gave it away.
I'm sorry. They call her.
She looks good on you.
We do lose companions, but not that easy. It's usually way more of a tearjerker. So she is not dead yet. It'll happen, or it might happen, or it could happen. But this is not the episode, you know what I mean?
How long did we live for? Shoulder. They have a lifespan of 600 years. Good. Good. It's a long time to suffer.
Some people think the Doctor being on team no killing anyone is merciful. They would be wrong.
Don't send. Shoulder will escape. And Ruby dies anyway.
Transport gate charged.
It's fine.
Press send.
They'll kill us. Then this house. Then London. Then the world. You know that. You absolutely know it. So can you do it?
No, he can't. He wouldn't be the Doctor if he could. If he could manage, I think every time he would choose his best friend over the world. And sometimes the scenario takes that away from him. But I am afraid that this is just going to exchange her for you in this trap scenario. Somehow. Oh, it's going to suck.
I know.
I wanted this, but not like this.
Find me.
Ugh. Find me? It's fine, I'm fine.
There are as many dimensions as there are atoms in the universe. Don't even know his real name.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it is what it is, so onwards. Fine. Next. Off we go. Where shall we go? Anywhere!
Ugh. Do not even try with this manic pixie dream girl. We see right through it. You emotionally repressed turtle. You're sad. Be sad. It's fine. I'm sad. Screw you.
Doctor, you don't have to be like this.
I have to be like this because this is what I'm like. Onwards. Upwards. New horizons. Moving
Okay,
on.
can you just shut up?
Thank you. Good companion. Oh, shut up. He still has the ring. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're legally married now. You're married. He's married, right? He married Rogue. This is me coping. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna have to start watching Doctor Who again. This is awful. I don't have time for this. Nishudi Gatwa is an incredible doctor. Just one episode in, and I'm already completely sold on him as the Doctor. And our companion, Ruby, is excellent. And it was canonically gay? Are you kidding me? Where was this 10 years ago? Sophia, you were right. You were more than right. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for sending me this episode. I loved it. Sincerely, me.